as a speaker or a communicator, your preferred style of communication may not match that of your audience. How would you like to be able to connect with a greater percentage of your audience, of the people that you speak to, by just utilizing a couple of simple tools? What's up, everyone? I want to welcome you to another episode of Unconscious Communication Secrets with myself, Munir. And today I'm going to be talking to you about VAK, adding VAK to your communication. Now, before I do that, I'll give you a quick analogy. I want you to, for a moment, just want you to think of one of my favorite cartoons is kind of the Lego movie, and it's something that's really a great cartoon that I was able to watch with my family. Now, the reason it's very good because it appeals to all of us, because it's an animation. My kids kind of love it, but also it has things for adults in there as well. And a little bit like when we start to talk about your communication, sometimes you want to have a little bit for a few different categories of people, right? For the different people in your audience. And so just like the Lego movie, that's something that you'd want to add in. So, hey, Laura, what's up, Laura? Great to see you. Been a while. How's it going? What's going down in Chinatown, Skip? Good to see you. So just like a great family movie, has a little bit for everyone. When you communicate, if you want to be a more efficient and effective communicator, you want to have a bit of a communication style that suits the different members of your audience. So today, as I said, we're talking about how to unconsciously connect with more of your audience using the senses. So I want you to think of this. When we take in information, we do it from one of the five senses. So visual, auditory, kinesthetic. So visual is what we see, auditory, what we hear, kinesthetic is what we feel, olfactory is what we smell, and gustatory is what we taste. Okay? Now, so these are the information that we take in. We also think via those, but the main thinking modes, the main ways that we think is like, for example, if you're thinking of something, you're visualizing something, or when we think, the process is auditory, so we listen to that voice in our head that talks to us, or we get a feeling, right? I feel bad, or I feel this. So there's a feeling somewhere in our body. So these are our three main thinking modes. So and what you'll find is people have a preferred method out of those. So they're generally a little bit more visual, so they visualize a little bit more, or they're a bit more auditory, they like to listen more, or they are kinesthetic, as in they like to feel more. So, and you see this every day in natural life, right? Give you a couple of everyday examples. There are people that like to wear extremely stylish clothes, and they don't care how comfortable it is, but they want to look amazingly well. Typically, you could be a more visual person, right? Someone that's super sharp could typically be a more visual person, versus someone that likes to feel a lot more comfortable. So that could be a kinesthetic person. Or there's someone that likes to listen to, or like if you're learning, someone likes to listen versus watching a video. Or maybe if you're listening to someone tell a story of something that's happened to them, they might be a little bit more visual in their description, or they might tell you all of the things that they were hearing, or they might be talking to you a bit more about the feeling. So these are just natural ways that we see this in our everyday life. Hey, Aneta. Yes, the kids are downstairs. I've put videos on for them, so that I could do the video today. I hope you're doing well. Great to see you. All right. So just how, like, a lot of this, the study of VAK and how people use it came about from the creators of NLP. So Richard Bandler, John Grinder, they were studying how people would communicate. They were studying a lot of these amazing therapists that were getting results and how people would communicate. And they noticed a couple of things. They noticed that when people would speak, that they found that words inside of their language indicated their preference of speaking. So, for example, a more auditory person would say stuff like, you know what, I hear what you're saying. That sounds good, loud and clear. Oh man, that sounds difficult. They tend to unconsciously use a lot of words that indicated their preference. Someone that was more visual would say, you know, I see what you mean. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that seems crystal clear. Oh, that looks hard. By the way, that's both visual and kinesthetic. But you know, so they found that people would use a lot of words that indicated their preference when it comes to how their preferred communication style. So what I'm going to show you is a way to start to use more VAK, just 3 very quick methods that you can use visual, auditory, and kinesthetic in your communication so that you can connect with more people, so that you can get your ideas across more effectively. So first of all, if you're telling a story, you want to have a quick description of a scene using the visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. I have a guest. Hold on. Do you want to come say hello? No. You sure? Come. Say hello. Say hello. Do you want me to put you on full screen? You're eating?
No, yeah.
You're eating an apple. Are you offering that to people? Yeah? I don't think they want any. Do I want? No, I'm okay. I'm doing a talk. It's difficult to eat and talk.
Yep.
But thank you. That's very kind of you. Okay. All right. Now go down. I'll be down in a minute. Annette got very happy there. She's like, "Yay, Kamel's here." Mama says hi, Kamel. All right. So let me get back to this now. So if you want to use visual, auditory, and kinesthetic, let's say you're telling a story. The first thing that you want to do in telling a story, and don't take too long with it, but literally just go, you know, I remember I was in the forest and you could see green everywhere. You could hear the wind blowing the leaves around, and you could just feel the cool breeze, and it felt amazing. In just a few seconds, I've gone visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. So I've connected with multiple parts of the audience that might perk up whenever they hear one of the different modalities. So the first method is having a quick description of a scene. Now, as a bonus, you might want to add smell to it. So you could be like, yeah, I was in the forest and you could see the green everywhere. You could hear some of the animals in the background. You could feel the breeze, and also you could just smell the fresh air. Do you want to say hello again? The joys of live videos. Yes, you've still got an apple and you're still eating an apple. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's the first way of doing it. So quick description of a scene. The second way to add VAK is cycling through the predicates. Now, predicates are the words that we use that indicate our preferred sensory style. So when we say words like hear, sounds like, loud, silence, tunes, those are auditory type of words. If I said words like see, looks, clear, view, crystal, whatever, those are all visual type of words. Then you've also got kinesthetic type of word, feel, touch, smooth, rough. These are all different kinesthetic type words. So as you speak, start to cycle through the different words that that indicate some of the sensory predicates. So hopefully you see what I mean. And as you listen to me, you might be feeling. You see what I did there? I used 3 in a row. Okay, so all right. Now, and then the next thing is your pacing. When I talk about your pacing, when you're communicating, let's say I'm talking about how, like, you want to talk very quickly for visual people. Why is that? Well, a person who's very visual, a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? And so they usually talk very fast because they're trying to keep up with all the pictures in their mind. So if you see a person that speaks very, very quickly, the chances are they are a visual person. Now, so you want to alter your pacing. So you want to talk a little bit quickly every once in a while to cater for some of the visual people. Then you may want to speak in a little bit more of a rhythm and pace yourself in a bit more of a rhythmic way. Because when you do, you are catering more for the people that are auditory. And then finally, if you have kinesthetic people, like to feel. They just like to feel everything that you're talking about. They want to connect with what you're saying. They want it to touch them. They want to experience what you're talking about. Get a hands-on experience. And so you want to slow down so they can truly feel what you mean. So you want to cycle through. Sometimes go very quickly because then the visual people start to get really excited and then maybe slow it down. Or just speak in quite a bit of a rhythmic way. As Laura Yee says, I see what you did there. Well done. Thank you, Laura, for instant application. I like it. I'm loving it. All right. So and that's basically it. Yeah, a mix of VAK is worth the while. It will connect to your audience's natural style. So that's the phrase of the day. Mix of VAK is worth the while. It will connect to your audience's natural style. So just a quick recap. 3 ways that you can use VAK. Use it to describe a scene. Use it to cycle through the words that you're using, and then use it in your pacing. Other than that, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. A quick one for today. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, and I will catch you on another video real soon. Peace out, one love, and I will see you in another video real soon. Bye for now.